Have you ever pondered the sweet irony of how something as delightful as sugar could be a silent saboteur to your health? This seemingly innocent, ubiquitous substance that we consume daily is not as harmless as we might think. Sugar, the granulated sweetness that adorns our breakfast cereals, our beloved desserts, our morning cup of coffee, is actually an insidious component of our diet. It is hidden in our food, disguised under different names like fructose, glucose, sucrose, lurking everywhere from our kitchen cabinets to restaurant menus. It's an invisible adversary, slowly chipping away at our well-being. Today, the true nature of sugar will be revealed, uncovering the deceptive sweetness that we've readily embraced. Well, buckle up, because today we unravel the bitter truth about this sweet villain. Sugar, unarguably, is an integral part of our diets. It sweetens our morning cup of coffee, tantalizes our taste buds in cookies and cakes, and brings a delightful finish to a hearty meal as a cherry-topped dessert. It's also intriguing how it manages to find its way into places you wouldn't expect. A spoonful in marinara sauce, a dash in barbecue rubs. From a plethora of processed foods to homemade delicacies, it's omnipresent. Yet it's often a silent infiltrator, creeping into our meals, beverages, and snacks, often so subtly that we hardly recognize its presence. But the fascinating aspect is how its effects on our bodies can't be overlooked. Despite its ubiquity and often unnoticed presence, sugar's impact on our health, on our energy levels, and particularly the long-term effects on our well-being, are far from unnoticed. Imagine your body as an intricate, finely tuned machine. Each component, every single part, plays a crucial, indispensable role in the grand scheme of things. Each food you eat, every single morsel you swallow influences, impacts, and dictates how well this complex machine, which we call our body, functions and performs. When you take in sugar, an alarming thing happens. Your body, this marvelous machine, is forced to labor, to strive exceedingly hard, and certainly not in a beneficial way. It's sudden overtime for your body, an additional unwarranted workload. Here's how it all happens. Step 1. The moment sugar hits your tongue, your taste buds send a signal to your brain. This interaction is intricate. Taste buds are essentially chemical sensors on your tongue. A single taste bud can contain 50 to 100 taste receptor cells. These cells are responsible for transmitting the sensation of sweetness to your brain. The brain then triggers a dopamine release. Dopamine, often referred to as the happiness hormone, is a neurotransmitter that helps control the brain's reward and pleasure centers. It's the same pleasure response triggered by certain addictive substances, making sugar's effect comparable. This explains why sugar can be addictive, making you crave more of it. Step 2. As sugar enters your bloodstream, your pancreas springs into action. It produces insulin, a crucial hormone. This insulin aids your cells in absorbing the sugar, transforming it into usable energy. But when we consume sugar excessively, it puts immense stress on your pancreas. It has to constantly work, almost non-stop, leading to a condition known as insulin resistance. If left unchecked, this can escalate to an even more serious health condition, type 2 diabetes. Step 3. When your cells can't absorb all the sugar, the excess gets converted into fat. This fat accumulation can lead to weight gain, thus increasing the risk for various health conditions. Obesity is one such condition, typically linked to high sugar diets. Such diets, unfortunately, are quite common, causing a rise in obesity rates. Obesity consequently increases the risk of heart disease, one of the leading causes of death worldwide. Simultaneously, sugar is infamous for igniting inflammation, a condition that can lead to chronic diseases like arthritis and even cancer. Step 4. Meanwhile, in your brain, the excessive sugar intake can begin to wreak havoc. This sweet white substance, though seemingly innocent, has a profound impact on your cognitive abilities. An overload of sugar doesn't just affect your physical health, but compromises your mental faculties as well. It interferes with the nerve cell connections, impairing your memory. It can disrupt your ability to learn new things, creating obstacles in your personal and professional growth. Additionally, sugar can affect your emotional health, leading to mood imbalances. It heightens the risk of developing psychological issues. It can also lead to mood disorders and increase the risk of depression and anxiety. Now that's quite a list of health issues, isn't it? It's a bit overwhelming to consider, actually. We're talking about a range of negative impacts that could drastically affect the quality of your life. From upsetting your body's natural equilibrium to increasing your susceptibility to infections, the issues are myriad and far-reaching. So, let's take a deep breath and consider this carefully. But even while the extent of these health problems seems vast and intimidating, there's hope yet. A single simple lifestyle change could make all the difference. And it's all about your diet. Specifically, it's about one key aspect that you have absolute control over: your sugar intake. Did you know that reducing sugar in your diet could potentially reverse these harmful effects? Altering sugar consumption isn't a cure-all, but it's certainly an encouraging start, a positive change that your body will thank you for. Giving up sugar, or at least reducing its intake, can help reverse these effects. When you bid adieu to sugar, your body initiates a healing process. The immediate impact is on your insulin levels. They start to stabilize, is a key step in reducing the risk of diabetes, a disease that can have severe implications on your health. Next, your body begins to burn stored fat. This process aids in weight loss, which is an often sought-after benefit of reducing sugar intake. Additionally, the inflammation in your body, which is unnoticed but dangerous, begins to subside. This decrease in inflammation is a major factor in reducing the risk of chronic diseases, which can improve not only your lifespan but the quality of your life. In your brain, the absence of sugar sets off a chain of exciting transformations. It's akin to lifting a dense fog that has kept your cognitive capabilities shielded. When you eliminate sugar, the brain begins to restore cognitive function, effectively enhancing your memory, focus, and attention span. This process also evokes improved mood stability, like a calm sea after a storm, providing a sense of emotional equilibrium. Additionally, your energy levels escalate, as if you've uncovered a hidden wellspring of vitality within yourself. This isn't just about physical energy, it's a profound, pervasive sensation that affects your mental and emotional energy too. You will experience an overall sense of well-being. So, to sum it up, while sugar tastes sweet, its health effects are anything but. It can result in various ailments such as obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and mental disorders. The harm it causes is vast and deep. Yet there's a silver lining. It's never too late to end this harmful relationship with sugar. Letting go of it can unlock a plethora of health benefits like weight loss, enhanced cognitive abilities, and a lowered risk of chronic diseases. Remember, moderation is key. It's a matter of locating the state of equilibrium, shaping deliberate decisions that intertwine your lifestyle choices with nourishment to promote a healthier, more joyful version of yourself. This involves a collective effort to look at what we consume, not just merely as food, but as the fuel that drives us. Our choices directly influence our well-being and ultimately our happiness. True balance comes from understanding our body's specific needs and tailoring our diet accordingly. Because at the end of the day, you are what you eat, and it's about time the world starts eating better.